Just imagine doing that on stage. That would be insane. Still one of the funniest films I've ever seen in my life. Just screaming all over the place. Ah! Hello my lovely Fabaret family, how are ya? Now of course, we all know Disney, we all love Disney. Disney over the years has made so many films and some of them have been turned into stage musicals. My goodness, where do you start? You've got Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, The Little Mermaid, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Frozen. So many, but there's some that I still can't believe haven't made it to the big stage. What is going on, Disney? Pull your finger out. So today my lovelies, I'm counting down my top 5 Disney films that need to be made into stage musicals now. Like right now, come on, come on. Oh, by the way, I'm not doing this in any particular order, this is just what came to my head when I was thinking ideas up. If you're new to Fabaret, my lovely, hi, my name's Richard, welcome to the Fabaret family. Mwah. Fabaret is all about theatre, performance, musicals, so if that's your kind of jazz, click that subscribe button and press the bell button so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. Haha! So I'm just going to kick off and get straight into it. Number 1, a Goofy movie. Goofy movie came out in 1995. I was 8 years old at the time, and this is one of my favourite childhood films. It's absolutely hilarious. I remember my dad took me and my brother to see it at the big Odeon cinema. It was like one of these Saturday morning films where like the kids go cheap or whatever. And today it's still one of the funniest films I've ever seen in my life. It's got all the classic story you'd find in a musical. The basic story is that Goofy and his son Max go on a holiday around America. So they visit all these locations and they end up in Los Angeles. And of course along the way they learn more about each other and learn more about life. Book of Mormon vibes coming on. But of course in Book of Mormon they go to Africa, not LA. I don't want to say too much about the story, I don't want to ruin it. But in terms of it becoming a stage musical, it's perfect. You've got the massive high school ensemble opening number. After today, I'm gonna be cruising. After today, she'll be mine. I mean, hello, Grease Link, hello. And because they're on the open road, going through this journey of America, they meet loads of bonkers, cuckoo characters along the way. And they get to the end of this amazing concert with an artist called Powerline. And Powerline in the Goofy universe is like the biggest singer of all time. And the music is just incredible. If we listen to each other's heart, we'll find we're never too far apart. Eye to eye. Someone made this into a stage musical now, come on. Like in my research for this video, I didn't even find anyone trying to do a workshop or anything. What is going on, Disney? Pull your finger out, come on. And with a Goofy movie, there's no like hardcore magical transformation scenes or anything. So there's no expensive prosthetic makeup. Yes, there'd be lots of sets because they go around so many places on their car journey around America. So my goodness, come on, what are you doing, Disney? Get it made. Now, number 2 on my list does have a lot of magical transformation scenes, but I still don't care. Someone make into a musical, please. The Princess and the Frog. So The Princess and the Frog came out in 2009. It was this nice little moment in the middle of Disney doing lots of like computer animated films where they went back to their traditional version of animation, which quite frankly, sometimes I prefer. The main reason The Princess and the Frog makes this list is because of the music. The music is incredible. The Princess and the Frog in general is just such an underrated film. Not enough people know about it. Actually, not enough people know about a Goofy movie as well. So after this, lovies, go on to Disney Plus, watch The Princess and the Frog and watch a Goofy movie. You won't be disappointed. So the music is like cool New Orleans jazz style music. And I'm not joking, the music in The Princess and the Frog is right up there with the top Disney film music of all time. Like we're talking like Jungle Book, Lion King level of music here. That's how passionate I am about this film. Now I can maybe see why it might be hard to make this into a stage musical, because shock horror, it's called The Princess and the Frog. Some of the characters turn into frogs.
I reckon you want a kiss?
Kissing would be nice, yes?
I can totally get that might be a bit tricky to do on stage. But like with previous Disney stage musicals, they've used puppetry for Timon, Pumbaa, Olaf. Why can't you do something like that again? It's just such a joyous film. Every song in The Princess and the Frog just makes you want to get up out of your seat and dance, which is exactly what a musical should do. And there are so many exaggerated characters in this film. The character of Charlotte in this film, the blonde girl, she's absolutely hysterical.
Prince Naveen.
Prince Naveen of Meldonia is coming to New Orleans. Oh, I need the bee's knees.
Like for someone to play that on stage every night, they'd have the time of their lives. Just screaming all over the place. Ah! And The Princess and the Frog is a great example of female empowerment, because you've got the character who's Charlotte, who's more stuck in the traditional version of Disney. You know, girl just wants to be saved by a prince, that kind of thing. And then you've got Tiana, who's a hard-working, focused young girl who knows exactly what she wants, and she's going to work until she gets it. And she's not depending on other people as well. And that's a fantastic message for a musical. Not to work your socks off, but if you want something in this life, you have to work hard for it, because no one's going to hand it to you on a plate. Although ironically, that's what Tiana does in this film a lot. She hands a lot of stuff on a plate. So there's fun jazzy music, there's beautiful music, Mabel, Evangeline, oh, melts my heart every time. Oh, and I can just imagine the scenes with the voodoo master and the masks at the end all coming to get him. Oh my goodness, that would just be amazing to see on stage. Right, number 3, Hercules. What a guy, Hercules. Again, the music in Hercules, it's fantastic. Soulful, gospel. Again, it's a story that has so much musical narrative structure already built into it. Why has a full-blown musical of this not happened yet? Whilst I was doing some research on this, apparently in 2019 there was a little stage musical version of Hercules based on the film. And here's what it says. Produced by Disney Theatrical Productions, the musical had a tryout at the Delacorte Theatre in Central Park in August 2019 and was met with a mixed to positive critical response. So it's wonderful to see that someone's had the idea to make this into a stage musical. And let's face it, whoever they got to play Hercules, ooh, he'll be a bit of a hunk. I mean, just imagine this, the character of Hades in the film has fire on his hair.
Kick some lesbian butt! Whoa, is my hair out?
Just imagine doing that on stage, that would be insane. Like, I don't know if it could be actual fire or not, or if it'd be for like flames of paper, or they might just scrap that bit altogether. See, there's so many things to think about when you're putting a musical on. So it's wonderful to see that someone's tried to give it a go. And I do hope that's not the end of Hercules the musical. It might be that they're still trying to develop it after that August 2019 attempt, but of course with everything that's happened in the past year, it's probably on hold, just like everything else at the moment. Okay, number 4, Tangled. So Tangled came out in 2010. There always seems to have been this kind of slight rivalry between Tangled and Frozen. And personally, I prefer Tangled. Tangled's just more fun and easygoing and free. Now, in my research, there is a Tangled musical already out there. It was produced in 2015 on the Disney cruise ship Disney Magic.
Easy. Now sit. Oh, goodbye.
And they added 3 new songs to the show, When She Returns, Flower of Gold, and Wanted Man. And those new songs were written by Alan Menken and Glenn Slater, who did the original music for the film. So they've obviously been working on this idea for a while. Bring it to the big stage, come on. The only thing I can think of that might be a problem is, having someone's hair on stage that's like 70, 80 feet long and glows in the dark. Yeah, that might be a challenge. The dream for me would be if they got Zachary Levi back to play Flynn Rider. So Zachary Levi, he voiced Flynn Rider in the film.
Here comes the smolder. This is kind of an off day for me. This doesn't normally happen.
And he's also done a lot on stage. He was in the original Broadway cast of First Date.
Oh, you know, on your other first dates, after you've destroyed their spirits and questioned your overall attraction to them, what do you typically talk about next? The weather?
And more recently, he starred in the Shazam films.
I'd like to purchase some of your finest beer, please.
He's a really varied actor, and the fact that he's a bit cute helps as well. So yep, that's my proposal for Tangled. Bring on Zachary Levi for it. And finally, numero 5, Pocahontas. Now there has already been a Pocahontas musical, but it was back in 1963.
I love you, Johnny Smith. I love you, Johnny Smith.
So this was obviously before the 1995 film version came out. So the 1963 version was at London Lyrics Theatre, but as far as I can see, there's been no plans for doing any kind of stage adaptation of the 1995 film version. Now the Pocahontas story actually follows quite a lot of the similar aspects of West Side Story. 2 rival groups who hate each other, but there's one person in each group who quite like each other. Aww. And again, what's great about Pocahontas is the female empowerment story. And whilst at the end it's very sad they don't end up together, you can tell that they're both happy with the choices they've made. I could just imagine the stage version having this incredible tree for the grandmother Willow character.
My bark is worse than my bite.
And of course there's loads of animals in Pocahontas, so you can use the puppetry ideas they've used in other stage versions. Yeah, I just feel that film would work perfectly on stage. Well, my darling Fabaret family, thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget, if you're new here, subscribe so you can keep up to date with everything going on with the Fabaret family. What's your favourite Disney film? And what Disney film would you love to see made into a stage musical? Comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'll be back next #Theatre Thursday with another fabulous vlog. Mwah. Bye!